Alrighty guys, you guys got yourself a Dynacraft Twilight Twist 16-inch bike and you need to put it together. Or someone ordered it and thought you could put it together. I'm going to show you, it's really not that hard. It's pretty simple. We'll get to it. First thing, open the box. That's pretty simple. And with the box open, you're going to be looking inside for the seat. Which, there it is, right underneath there. You're just going to take it straight from the box, unlatch your little seat thing here to get it tight, or and twist it to tighten it. This is as simple as it gets, guys. Take your reflector off because, well, you can leave yours on. I have to take mine off because I'm using the Park Tool bike thing. Anyway, you're going to get your seat tight on there. That's not tight enough. If you're just going to be putting it together yourself, you don't really need to take the reflector off. But for me to use the bike stand, I have to take it off. So put the seat on there, clamp her down. Then we're going to catch back up with you over here at the bike stand. Alright, we're just going to put her on the bike stand just to hold it for us for demonstration purposes. That way you guys can have a better view of what was going on. Take the rest of the stuff out of the box. Take the box, throw it up underneath that stand so we can catch all of our trash. Well, that's nice. They gave me a trash can with the bike. Free of charge! Alright, now that you got that out of the way, we're just going to go ahead and take everything off of here. Get all the trash, get it all off. We might as well clip the instruction booklet and everything because I don't need that. Most guys don't. Just ask any woman. Most women will tell you, a guy needs it, but he don't use it. You guys know what I'm talking about. You're just going to pull all this trash off. This one does have that plastic, or that tape holding this stuff on, which is a little more of a pain to break off. But you got some plastic things on the back wheels, the plastic thing on this. Most of this is just trash, cardboard. I hate that tape. That tape makes it a pain. Look, if you're from Dynacraft and you watch this, stop using the tape. Use the paper tape that breaks easy, not this tape stuff that doesn't break easy. Alright, now we're going to need your snips here. We need to break off our handlebars. And of course we got the wire that are holding it, so we're going to set that up out of the way for now, and we want to get that wheel free. And this was the one that only has one on it, and of course more plastic stuff to take off the wheel. We set the wheel off to the side for now, so we can get the rest of the cardboard, tape, plastic, everything else off the bike. And that fell. It's okay, these are pretty durable. That's not going to matter much. That tape is the worst, guys. I'm telling you. Oops, this one. We're gonna cut that tape, but don't cut too deep because you don't want to cut into your handlebar. The grip, the hand grip. There we go. Okay, all that's off. There. Oops, we got one piece left. It's right here. That should just slide right off there. Maybe. Now the plastic knob that's on the bottom of your handlebars, if that doesn't just slide right off, loosen it up. It's just a little 13mm socket. So just get that twisted around, and then you're going to put this just like this, handle, you know, the right way, the handlebar is going forward. And just set it there so that gravity can hold it for you. Next thing you're going to do is get yourself situated here to get your bike tire on. You're going to loosen up your nuts here on either side. Just loosen enough to get it on and get these things. They do have that little pokey thing there that goes into these holes. So you're just going to slide it up in there, and the brakes are a little too tight on this one, so we're going to loosen those up. You take the one that the brake cable's coming out of, loosen it just enough to cause it to open up. That's pretty easy. And you check the tread on your tire to match with the back tire, and this one is actually going the right direction. Sometimes they're going backwards, and if it's going backwards, I like to put it on backwards just because it's, I don't know. Get that tight enough there, finger tight. Get those in the hole. Pretty simple, pretty easy. And then you take your impact wrench. With a 15mm socket. Tighten her down, she's good. Now, since I'm bad, I forgot to grab my 13mm socket, which I got it now, so whoops, just drop that. Alright, you're gonna take the tire, make it face you, put it right in the center of your belly, turn those handlebars to where you're looking straight on at them, to where everything looks nice and neat and everything looks straight. Put your 13mm socket up there, get it nice and tight. When you're using the impact driver, don't go with the 12 volt. 12 volt will not get it tight enough. Those handlebars will move, and you can check it here to make sure it's tight just by pressing against your belly and turning those bars. And it didn't turn, so she's tight enough. Like I said though, 12mm or 12 volt, she will spin. Break the rest of your paper off of your streamers. Pretty simple, pretty easy. All right, now for the brakes. Back up here on the handlebar. So we'll just tilt this down a little bit. Now make sure that your wire's through there, and go ahead and tighten that nut down on that. Keep that wire inside of that, and then slide that protective sleeve up in through that, like so. Okay, you're going to make sure that this goes inside of this sleeve as well. Now you're just going to squeeze those brakes closed, pull your wire. Okay, don't pull that end cap off, just pull your wire and pull it up to keep tension on it while you tighten that nut back down. Of course, we lost a little bit of grip there, so we're going to do that again. Now they do sell tools that you can use to grab a hold of these and pull a lot tighter than what you can get with your hand. But it's really not necessary. As long as you pull tight with your hand, you'll get it. Okay, spin your wheel, pull your brake. Yeah, our brakes are a little loose. So we're going to have to get that a little bit tighter there. But at least we got a starting point. Now we can adjust our brake pads. And these pads are a little bit low, so you're just going to bring them up as close to the top of the line with that rim as you can get without hitting the tire. Press it firmly against there so you can see where it's hitting. And then tighten her down. Double check her to make sure she's not hitting your tire. And she's not. She's not even coming close to the tire. Do the same with the other side. Just press her in to see where she's at. She's actually pretty close on that one. And we got a pretty good gap there still, so Go ahead and loosen her up just a bit to get her a little more tight. And we're going to use our wrench, if I can find it, to get a better grip on this, because I don't want to lose it again and have that end cap fall off again, guys. I mean, and this thing is not wanting to stay in. Huh. Why is this one not wanting to work? There we go. All right. Oh, no. Get as close in there as you can whenever you do this. That way it doesn't have as much room to back off. And get that tight again. Bada bing, bada boom. It's kind of tight now. It's really tight. So all we got to do to loosen that up just a little bit is we can take this off and back it up just a little bit, or we can look at it, and this one seems to be touching in the front but not in the back, so we're just going to put this on here, bend that back just a little bit. There we go, she's free there. And this one's got more room in the front, almost touching in the back, so we're going to grab a hold of that, pull it out just a little bit. Now we got a gap on both sides. Tire moves freely, and the brakes grab a hold with very little pull. That's what you want. You want very little pull, and that thing to snap in there and grab a hold tight. So our front brake assembly is all done and good to go. We're going to take our little backpack here, open her up. Take out your paper. Unfold the plastic sleeve here. And then pull these two things apart. It's Velcro, guys. These two small ones go around, then the top one goes around and attaches right there at the bottom. Not overly difficult. Put it in behind your brake cable if you want. That's where I prefer to put it. And it doesn't have to be overly tight, it just has to be on there. Your kid's going to move it around and put it where they want to put it anyway. And then attach that back one. Bada bing, bada boom. Your kid's got a backpack to take with them. Things that are left, pull your pedals up. That one you're going to push down. Well, flip it over and then turn and pull it out. Now to put the training wheels on. More of that tape. Pop it. Pull it off. Push this pin in. Slide her up in, let go. That's easy. That's easy. I'm just going to do the same to the other sides. Push that pin in. Slide it up in there, let go. She's done. Only thing that's left now, throw your tires up. I like using the heart compressors, or the heart inflator, because it's easy to move around. Doesn't take a lot of effort. Plus you don't have to wait 10 minutes for it to fill up or anything. And put up that annoyingly loud noise. 40 psi. That didn't take long, did it? Here again on the front tire, 40 psi. that'll come back down just a little bit. That's why I went a little further. Throw it off. Alright, now your reflector, this one is actually tight. I gotta put that back reflector on though. So let's go ahead and get that set to where I can put that on. We'll just take it down. Yep. Oh, that's right. I took the battery out of it. Putting this one. Whoops, wrong one. Just gonna take your screw out. That way you can spread her apart, slide her in there. Put your screw in, take your number 2 Phillips. Put her on there. Tighten her down. And we're done. That's easy enough, isn't it? Now just set your seat down to where it needs to be. Lock her in. And you just put yourself together a Dynacraft Twilight Twist. That was pretty simple. Here, babes. Go ride your new bike. Bye!